Okay, you guys, I'm excited. I'm super excited. Today is the day. I've been waiting for this moment for like the entire last 24 hours. Ragnarok. The new mythic hero is in the shop, and I'm gonna buy it. Woo! Man, look at it. Look at this fool. Oh my god, dude. I'm already in love. I'm already in love. Look at the dude, look at. So I'm sure you saw the title of this video. Should you get this hero? Should you get Ragnarok? Is he any good? Short answer is yes. You can stop watching the video now at this point. That can be it. Good luck. Have fun. But if you want to hear why I like this guy, stick around because it's probably not for the reasons you think. Now, getting into things, on occasion, Epic decides to introduce a hero that we have previously seen as a skin in Battle Royale. And with this one, we got the mad good looking hero Ragnarok. My god. Now, I will preface this all by saying I haven't really played too many missions with him yet. And so my opinions may change slightly, but right now, man, I'm on that hype train. Yes, I will admit it. Ragnarok is not necessarily a good hero. He's not, like, for being a mythic, he is not that great, but he is definitely so much fun. So for like casual playing, for just having a good time, I freaking love this guy. There are multiple reasons why I am just absolutely in love with this hero. One being he looks freaking wicked, dude. My god, look at those eyes. Look at that beard. Now, I will admit, I kind of like the level 1 Ragnarok a bit more. I don't know if that's blasphemy to say, but I do. I do like him a bit more. But alas, we still need to level this guy up. So, I'm going to quickly hop into the armory, and I'm going to level this guy all the way up to level 30. And let's hop into it. But that's a side note. He does look great. He's also very ability focused, and as far as I can tell, his abilities don't blow up propane tanks like grenades do. And he's also a very aggressive hero, requiring you to get right up in the husk's business and take him down. And so all three of those qualities are a lot of fun, and I'm just really enjoying him. Now, real quickly, I will say I don't think he is the most reliable hero. He's not necessarily like the best hero by any means, but as of right now, he is probably one of the most fun heroes that I have played in a good time, and so that's really why I'm loving it. Now, getting into the hero, Ragnarok is a pathfinder, which initially took me by surprise, but after playing him a bit, I can see why they made him one. I don't totally like it, but I can understand it. So, getting into him, he, like I said, is an outlander with the subclass being the Dark Viking. One, that just sounds amazing. Two, it's a completely new class. I have a feeling he'll be the only one of this class, unless they're planning to make more Dark Vikings. I mean, we'll see. He's a blue Viking. Maybe they'll make other Vikings. I have no freaking idea. I'm getting off to, what am I even saying? Anyways, let's just go over his skills. So starting off, he has his focused acquisition and loot llama. Again, that's a pretty typical pathfinder, you know? Like I said, he's a pathfinder. Along with that, he also has shock tower, kind of cool, lightning, Norse mythology. I can dig it. I can dig it. Second, he has Seismic Impact. So this is actually the really cool ability where he punches the ground and it basically deals damage to enemies that are both in front and behind him in a 2-tile line. After this, he has 2 perks that just make this Seismic Impact, I'm gonna just call the ground pound, that makes the freaking ground pound even more impressive and easier to use. Those being that they reduce the cooldown time by 6 seconds, which actually is a lot considering it was only a 15-second cooldown in the first place, and then it also reduces the stamina cost, allowing you to just use it over and over and over again. So it's amazing. Then he has anti-material charge, which you would think is just a regular Pathfinder skill, but if you go to his next few skills, they are all improving upon that anti-material charge. So first off, you can increase the travel distance of anti-material charge by 1.5 tiles. Then his next perk reduces the cooldown of anti-material charge. At level 18, you get the ability to charge up that anti-material charge to deal up to 150% additional damage. After that, when you upgrade to 3 stars, you get In the Zone, pretty typical Outlander perk. After that, at level 25, you get a really cool ability causing Seismic Impact, or as I like to say, the ground pound, allowing it to return back to where you are. So not only does it go out to knock the husks, it comes back and hits them a second time, which is huge because it basically just doubles the damage output that you're able to produce with this ability. And then at level 30, you get Iron Knuckles, which increases the damage again for the anti-material charge by an additional 150%. So that anti-material charge all of a sudden becomes extremely powerful as an attack. So overall, really, really cool guy. Lots of cool skills and very interesting too. Now, as you can probably guess by his skills, when it comes to playing Ragnarok, things get kind of interesting because you really don't play much like a Pathfinder. In fact, one reason why I love this character so much is that he really has a truly unique play style. While you have your own weapons, they really come second to your abilities, and your primary focus is really using your ground pound and your punch to destroy the husks. Now, both of these abilities do a substantial amount of damage, and you can use them interchangeably to take down huge numbers of husks. But this also means that you need to be right up in the action, and this can cause some problems. As you probably know, the main class that really gets right up in the action are typically ninjas, and they can afford to do this because of their great mobility. They jump in, swing the sword around, jump out, or jump to the next group, do the same thing. However, in the case of Ragnarok, you're a pathfinder, and this can be slightly problematic as it limits your ability to get out of a fight if you've just jumped into a mob, used all your abilities, and now you have nothing and there's still husks around you. Now, additionally, while the ground pound and punch can put out enormous levels of damage, it only travels forwards and backwards, which is kind of lame when you compare it to something like a grenade, which has a whole radius, a whole circle of effect, and especially with skills like Keep Out, it can retain that effect for a substantial amount of time. I know it sounds like I'm kind of just complaining about the hero that I just said I really liked a lot, and well, I am complaining about him, but there are good things about him too. One, did I mention that beard? Look at that freaking beard. My God, that is glorious. But besides just the beard, which is impressive, I'll give him that, his abilities are actually pretty powerful. They do a significant amount of damage. And to make the most of his abilities, which again are very linear, both the punch and his ground pound work in a linear direction. So to make the most of it, it really works well when you're funneling husks. If you can get them traveling in one line, Ragnarok becomes extremely powerful and can dish out huge amounts of damage. In fact, in one of the missions I went on, I was able to outcompete in terms of damage output all the other players on the team, which I thought was kind of cool, especially when I didn't really use my weapons at all. Saving that ammo, man. That's the way to do it. So when you have these husks traveling in a line, it's relatively easy. You can throw down a ground pound, you can throw down your shock tower, you can throw in a punch, and if there's anything alive, then you just kind of step back for a little bit, wait until these abilities recharge, because most of them don't have a very long recharge time at all, and then you get to do it again. And then at that point, it's pretty much game over, and you're ready for the next wave. Also, as a side note too, he isn't too bad for collecting resources. He's kind of like a mini Striker AC without the phase shift and a slightly longer recovery time for the punch. But other than that, he's actually great at collecting resources too, which, you know, is kind of, it's a nice little benefit, right? Like you get resources or something. That's cool. Okay, I thought it was cool. But overall, I think this guy is probably one of the most fun heroes I have played for a while. Like I said, he's definitely not the best. He's a bit squishy, and you are right up in the middle of everything, trying to use your abilities as much as possible. And so for that reason, I'm still playing around with the squad bonuses, but I do like having the Cloaked Star as a support bonus, just because it allows me to regenerate the energy more quickly to keep using these abilities. And then I also like Thunderstrike Mari as my tactical squad bonus, just because it triggers an AoE blast whenever your shield breaks, and because you're right up in the middle of everything, your shield actually breaks pretty often. So thus far, those are the two that I've kind of enjoyed, but I'm playing around, changing it up. Maybe I'll find something better. But yeah, as I said, Really enjoying this guy. I've always really liked the heroes that are more ability focused, like Master Grenader over like Urban Assault Headhunter, because I find using abilities a lot more fun than just shooting a weapon, and this hero caters right to that. But those are just some of my thoughts, you guys. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. Have you guys got this guy yet? Let me know. But anyways, that's it for now. I'm Iolaus, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.